Hello YouTube friends, and welcome back to the channel. I finally got that nice sharpening stone, and I've got it sitting here soaking into a container of water. I ordered the original wet stone, and this was about $12 from Walmart, maybe $15, I forget. They got it to me in 2 days. None of the local stores had it. And the thing I liked about this is that it's a two-sided stone, and a lot of people complained about shipping damage on their reviews for it, about the edges getting nicked. That's not going to make a difference in the actual stone itself if you get it damaged, unless of course it's cracked in half. You can get these stones up to like $60, $70 for a middle of the road stone. I thought since I'm just starting out that I would try this beginner stone. You want to keep it wet. So some people say let it soak for 20 minutes, some people say let it soak overnight. You want to soak it in the water until you see the bubbles disappear. That's displacing any of the dryness. All the air that's in the stone is going to come out of it. So in the past, I have used different kitchen tools that are meant to just slightly sharpen, not put on a whole new edge on a knife. Now this one is called Smith's, and I think I probably picked this up at a Walmart. Same thing as this, it's just real simple. This one is nice because it does scissors also, but it only gets them slightly sharper. And this little sharpening stone on here is too small to do any of these large butcher size knives that we use in butchering our cows and our pigs and our chickens. Now that video that I just recently put up about butchering chickens, I really needed something more than just this to sharpen. Now they say it's important to have a sharpening hone or a honing steel to go over your knife. I've seen the guys in the restaurants at buffets my whole life. The faster they do it, it generally shows inexperience, I've heard. So don't go too fast, take your time. With the stone, I did all of my kitchen knives recently and kind of went over it, did some of them over again. Got a good feel going on for it. So I am starting with these butcher knives that I have, and they say to keep the top of the stone slightly wet so that kind of creates a slurry. And this is 400 grit and 1000 grit. You want to start with the coarser grit and then move to the 1000. And some of the stones have in between, they go 800. And some people say go from the heel to the tip of the knife. Other videos I've seen, people say go from the tip of the knife to the heel. These Japanese experts with sushi knives, all kinds of stuff. If you want to really learn lessons, there are guys out there that do this like crazy. I'm just a first timer, basic, homesteading, kitchen. I like to do it from the heel of the knife to the tip. I like to not go too fast, and as you can see, I just kind of go down the angle. Now, they tell you to go anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees on your knife blade. The experts that I came across on there, like the sushi knife guys, they said like a 17 degree knife. And I don't want to go too fast. Also, if you do a lot of butchering, there are so many different tools that you can get. We've got the Kevlar gloves. Now if I get these going really nice, I'm going to want to use those when I butcher to protect my fingers. There is a leather strap that you can use to get your final sharpening on your knife. I'm going to just follow up with my honing steel. And you can change it and go left-handed if you like, or you can just go in the opposite direction. I haven't really got a good feel for that, how I like to do it best yet. Left-handed feels kind of awkward to me. And some people I've seen do it on the push of the knife, and some people do it on the pull of the knife. I think the most important thing is that you feel it. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. This is just kind of my experience doing it so far. I try to share all of our homesteading and farming experiences with you, And this is just something, we've had these knives for probably 2 years now. And we've just been sharpening them with these basic kitchen tools and just absolutely miserable, terrible about it because you can never get them past a slightly sharp edge. I'm not getting them cut with paper, you know, they say a push edge. Not that kind of sharp. I don't want to be afraid of my knives either. This way feels comfortable to me. It's a good thing to do in this terrible weather so that these are ready. I've actually got a cow hanging in the barn and we need to get it in the freezer soon. But if you know anything about butchering meat, it's actually too cold right now. And a cow needs to hang for up to 2 weeks. Grass-fed beef is usually a little less. So we're hoping for a little bit of a warm-up so we can get on with it. But right now, the only way I'm going to be able to cut through it is that meat saw. A dull knife is worse than having no knife at all. I just don't even want to attempt it with dull knives. If you have any tips for me in sharpening these, let me know. But I will tell you, the kitchen knives that I did, I'm so pleased with the results that I've gotten. All right. Now they talk about a wire edge, that you can feel that. Now it feels nice and sharp to me. So then you want to follow up with your honing steel. And this is the part that gets me. They say it doesn't actually sharpen it, that it just kind of knocks over the soft edge. And I know some people say do it nice and straight. I just don't want to go fast. Uncle in the restaurant industry, and he probably knows exactly how to do all this stuff from the work that he's done over the past. But like I said before, so have I. And they always just call in a service to come and sharpen them. We've got a nice dinner going behind me right now. I've got some bacon in the oven. We're going to have breakfast for dinner tonight. The weekends get busy, and growing up, I always had breakfast on Sundays. My mom would make a huge breakfast. And she always woke us up by playing the piano too loud when we were still in bed. Now I have a son that does the same thing. He seems to like to play at night when we're trying to get settled in, though. He's not an early riser. But he's coming along. It's been a little over a year since he got the piano. And he's played a lot. I'm going to have some good sharp knives through all this. How about you? How do you sharpen your knives? Some people use the stones. Some people use the straps. Or do you hire it done? I'm curious to know how you do it and what works best. Because we do all of our home butchering, we've just got to have this stuff here and have it ready. Now I did find I like the stone sitting on the washcloth or a towel. The stone slips way too much on the counter on any other surface without something underneath it. So you can put a little rubber mat underneath it. They make special stone holders that you can get. I'm not real big on the consumerism part of it. I don't want to add more things to my kitchen and have more and more things showing up. We've really tried to minimize and simplify the home. And it's amazing how many things you need in the house when you're homesteading. So I got a few knives to sharpen here, everybody. You can keep on watching, and I'll see you all next time. Remember, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that little notification bell so you know when the next video comes out. Remember, you can always share these videos with a friend. If you click on the share button, it'll pop up a link right after you hit the share button, and you can copy that and paste it into an email for a friend. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.